Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on Numerologist.com. I'm here with this month's crystal messages. So this month is a 5-month. It's a 4-year, so that's a 9 energy. So we're working with the 4 and the 5 and the 9. So 4 is the Emperor. You see that? In Orosoma, this is an all yellow bottle. In the 5, this is the Hierophant. And in Orosoma, this is yellow and red. So you see that's very grounding. Lots of grounding vibrations. When you add those together, you get this, which is completely different. The Hermit, and in Orosoma, this is turquoise and green. So it has the yellow within it, has everything within it, but it's almost like we're moving away from something. So bear that in mind. Now, what I would love you to do is just use your intuition to guide you to crystal 1, 2, or 3. Crystal 1, 2, or 3. And just get a sense of which one has a message for you, and see if you can intuit what the color is, what the color connection is for you as well. All right, you ready? So crystal 1 is, and I all have a yellow base. This is citrine, and citrine for you, number 1, is very much about success. It's a solar plexus energy. So it's about you are coming out. So then let's look at these cards again. We have the Emperor, and that Emperor can often come up when it's about leadership, when it's about creating something that you have this wonderful view over. You're looking at what you've created, what you are master of. So this is about you contemplating what your mastership is, how good you are at something, how you can be a leader, how you can create something and be master over it. And it might be that you're considering your next step. You know, maybe you've had a particular kind of job and now you're looking at how you can bring that job online. Maybe it's that you've focused on something and now you're switching your focus to something that maybe has more success in it, because this is a stone of success. This yellow energy is about you coming out, being seen on the world stage. So whatever it is you are really good at, it's like those gifts are coming to the surface and you're going to start using your gifts. I also feel with this, because there's a yellow and a white, and it looks like a heart. If you can see that, you see it looks like a heart? So there's almost a sense of maybe learning or training, educating yourself. I feel like one part of this is you and one part is that education. It's almost like it hasn't got the clarity yet. So you are training in something so you have more clarity, so you have more understanding. And the final thing with this, because of that heart shape, and it's yellow can be about cleansing. So you are cleansing your heart. And this might be on a physical level. It might be that you're looking at the foods that you're eating and what's good for your heart health. But it could also be that you're clearing things out of your life that have connected to your emotional self, because this is a really emotional month. That you've connected to your emotional self and now you are letting them go. So it's all kinds of different things. Could be people, could be things, could be ideas, beliefs. It could be that old way of working and now bringing in a new way of working. So this is really positive for you. Super successful energy. All right. Number 2, you have carnelian. And this carnelian is orange, has yellow in it, has red in it. So this is our Hierophant. And the Hierophant, we were talking with number 1 about education, and the Hierophant can be about education, but part of this can be about traditional values as well. Things like marriage, or going to school, or working 9 to 5, that kind of thing. There's a balance that's in here. So this month you're finding balance, or trying to find balance. Now with this red and yellow coming together as orange, this is about you being creative. How creative are you? And it almost looks like a seed, doesn't it? So it's like you're planting a seed for your creativity. So I feel that this month for you, that it's very much a mulling over things. How are you going to manage this next year, this next few years in a different way of being, maybe, or in a relationship even? Because there's a sense of you stepping from where you were into something that is new, and that something new could be your work, your home, your love life, your any kind of relationship, because this is certainly this month, especially with Venus moving retrograde and Jupiter's moving retrograde and Saturn's moving retrograde, there's a lot of energy this month for you around contemplating your relationships, contemplating what you love, contemplating what works for you, and what will continue to work for you as you move into these next few months, into the remainder of the year. This looks almost like a piece of corn, because it has this orange at the top and it has this kind of like white at the bottom. And it just feels so valuable. There's this sense of value. So I feel that you are looking at your values, what you value the most, and what's most important to you. The creative energy that's in here is about creating time for things. It's about creating from nothing, creating what you love, noticing what you can release and let go of. And I feel that what you can release and let go of, especially as it's orange, are the emotions that no longer serve you as well, because this is a highly emotional month. There's a sense of lots of emotions coming up. There's a lot going on around you. And orange it connects to the emotional body. So it's saying that your emotional body, it might feel a little bit frazzled this month, and that isn't something that's negative. It's just something that's normal and something to take notice of. But when you feel that frazzled kind of vibration, then it's to look at how you can create peace in your life. So again, you have this capacity for creativity, and you can totally find that peace. It's just where you need to look for the peace. Do you look outside of yourself, or do you look within? And the orange aspect of it links in with you as the child, and the child is so inventive. So it's you inventing these different ways to find that peace. And it might be that you walk outside, or you meditate, or you talk to someone online. There's all these different ways that you can find that peace. And I feel that the whole of the month is you finding these different aspects of your life that bring you blessings and peace. So whenever you feel frazzled, it's go to that creative part of yourself. All right? And then our final stone is the peace. This is also yellow. It's a golden yellow. It's honey calcite, or golden calcite. And it's sort of interesting to me that all the stones, all of them have this yellow quality, don't they? This golden quality to them. And this final one is the golden energy. And it just feels like this is the honey pot, the gold at the end of the rainbow. That's the sense of it. Now, even though it's not green or turquoise, it felt like it linked in with this month, this energy of this month, a 4 and a 5, a 9 month, this 9 vibration. And 9 is the number of completion. It's the number of completion because after 9 you get to a 1, which you've already had before, and the 0. So it's like you're coming full circle. So there's a vibration of completion that is in this month. So what you might find with the honey calcite is that you are completing things, you're ending things, you're moving, and it's not a negative, you're moving things out so that you can move into this place of peace, so that you can move into this place of harmony, of sweetness. What you may be moving out is not necessarily what you think at this time, because you might be thinking, okay, so I'm tying up loose ends with my work or with a relationship, or, you know, your physical present day things. But this particular stone can be about all that old emotional stuff that has held you back, all those old mindsets that have held you back. So this month, you may find yourself looking back at all that stuff that's been in the way. And it could be coming to the surface again, because we've got this retrograde motion from quite a number of planets that will really help us to go within and find the blessing that is within us, find the love within us, find what's stuck within us as well, so that we can move forward. So I feel with this stone that there's some golden opportunity for you. And there's a sense of this, that it's looking behind, it's looking back at what has been stuck in your system, stuck in your emotional self, stuck in your mental self. So that once you clear this energy, then your physical life will shift. Something in your physical world will shift. And something in the way that you feel will also shift as well. That felt like a sentence from a song, didn't it? What it did to me, I remember it somehow. So this honey energy is your solar plexus, but it's also a link in with the higher vibration. So there is a sense with this that you are moving up in the world, a golden opportunity to move up. So even if something looks like it's negative, there's an opportunity that's there. So when you look at this card, do you see in that there is the chakras that are moving up, and the hermit is coming out of a cave. It's been inside of this cave. Well, let's think about your emotions and that mental mindset and all that stuff that's been shoved down that cave. Maybe has been shoved down in your solar plexus. Maybe they were all the fears that you just pushed away, didn't want to deal with. Well, they've all started to come up, so that they can be cleared with this light. And then coming out of this cave, you are completing things. So you're getting ready for that next step. That sounds really exciting to me. And you see with this energy, he has a light there. He's taking the light with him. So he's taking all this experience with him so that it lights the way for his next step. Thank you so much for joining me for the crystal messages this month. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, watch the next video now, and I will see you next month. Lots of crystal blessings to you. Bye for now. Bye.